Hello, everyone. Welcome to another webcast with myself, Niko Kantouros, who leads our customer success team here. Today, have one of our customers on with us, and I'll let Mayra, you do the introduction for level 4 and kind of your role at the firm.
Sure. So my name is Mayra Nava. I am an insurance support specialist here at Level 4, which is an advisory firm that helps, I guess it's a part of a portfolio for Car Rigs and Ingram that I guess we just offer financial services, all types of Medicare, life annuities, but just everything after the policy is placed, I guess, is my role.
Got it. Yeah. So you're on the services side, right? So
yes.
You handle everything post the advisors and your folks selling the policy, and you kind of handle from there on, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Sure do.
So obviously Proformex is our specialty, is that post-sale management of those policies. So given your role, what did your day-to-day kind of look like prior to utilizing Proformex as a solution?
Oh gosh, honestly, we got bombarded every which way from agents, maybe even clients themselves reaching out to us, just asking us, hey, I think my premium was due a week ago, or hey, I think, can I convert this policy to a new one? Is there another opportunity? Or, before Proformex, had we not had that platform now, we just waited until an agent or someone reached out to us because we didn't have an actual system in place.
In that case, what would your team do? Would you resort to either carrier website, or I guess what did that kind of, did fulfilling those questions look like? That process?
Yes, so that would, prompt us to go ahead and, okay, well, I guess we got to go and see if we have a copy of this policy first, the overview, just a policy summary. And yes, either go to the carrier's website, or even some of these websites, you just wanted to get that on like good feeling. So you would just get that customer service representative on the phone. So we kind of made sure everything was accurate and up to date.
Awesome. Since becoming a customer of Proformex and leveraging the tool to facilitate those questions or help the client service side of the business, how have been some of the what are the tools, or what are the things that you've been able to pull out of Proformex to help streamline your day-to-day?
All the policy alerts, the lapse pending, the just generating, being able to generate illustrations for clients or even agents. A ton. I cannot even begin to tell you if we like, I guess, the policy monitoring better than portfolio, of these clients, because sometimes we'll have multiple clients, like a family of clients. So, so we just, everything.
The portfolio capabilities within Proformex is something that you guys utilize heavily?
Yes.
Awesome. What do you around delivery, do you actually share those with the client, or are you on your end producing that for someone within your firm to then take action on it?
Yes, that's what I do, the back end of it. And just if an agent or one of our other advisors here is asking for information, then there's another representative here that does customer service as well. So we'll pull the back end of it and just present it to him, and then he goes about his way. He may or may not share, the Proformex information. I
got it. So if you could summarize on a daily or weekly basis, like the cadence that you're accessing the platform and just what you're doing in there, right? Like, are you only looking for specific items that you need to address, or do you have a specific, kind of workflow that you follow within the platform?
Yes, so we do kind of have a workflow. Our goal is to try to come in here first, and we go into the alerts and go, because we have notifications for the premium pending or the premiums coming up, 90-day for the also the lapse alerts and the conversion alerts. Those are our main goals to make sure that if there's a better opportunity out there that we don't miss it right away. And if we see that there's a policy that hasn't been paid, or do we want to go back and see if it's because it's coming up on the end of the term, or if it's a UL, maybe do we need to run an illustration to see if we can try to help save this policy if the client can no longer meet that financial need,
Awesome. Yeah. So really trying to be proactive is what I'm hearing you say. In going in, identifying which policies have that potential, and then kicking off the process to reach out to the agent or the advisor on the policy, and then kick off that review for that client.
Yes, before they reach out to us. At least that's our goal.
Yeah, got it. And it seems from what you said earlier, that was not a thing previously for Proformex.
Absolutely not. Yeah, it was. And I mean, if a client came to us, the policy, with the policy, they would be like, okay, well, I kind of want to see an illustration. But then that prompted us reaching out to the carrier and then kind of confirming, well, which policy is it? Well, that's news to us because we didn't have everything in one, screen location for us to see.
Are there any specific kind of use cases or stories that that pop top of mind where you have been able to help out an advisor that called in or a client either saving a policy? Any examples or stories that you can share?
You know what? Yes, actually, we just went through one because every year we go through this with an actual client or agent, and we were missing just that annual premium every year. And so was the client because it was being, I guess, sent to a completely different, to the trust address, which they thought they had already changed it, and we thought we had already updated it as well. But come to find out, when we found out that at Proformex, we could do that, what was it? I think it's just, we kind of put like a task on there or a reminder to check on this like a month before or just a couple weeks before that premium is due. That way we know, okay, well, did the client really get this? And I think those policies they're pretty big policies. I can tell you really quickly. One of them, oh yeah, it is like, I'm gonna move this really quickly over here.
I love the real-time ability to go in and find out information on the policy is exactly what we're looking for.
Yes, so there's two of them on here and they're Lincoln ones. And this one that we, again, was the client had to reach out to us before the policy lapsed. And to both policies combined are to 5 million, so 10 million altogether. So that would have not been a pretty picture had the policy lapsed and we needed to fully reinstate the policy.
Yeah, so the premium was getting missed. You guys were able to catch that, notify the insured to get paid prior to.
Absolutely, yes.
So that's a huge success there. So that's awesome. All right, if you were able,
but that was just one of the top ones, like off the top of my head. I'm sure there's multiple ones.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, you mentioned highlighting, just the lapse pending notifications, right? So I'm sure you've been able to reach out to advisors and let them know, or clients and let them know that a policy has gone into lapse pending. Anything to able to share anything as far as saving a policy in that case that turned into something?
No, not off the top of my head.
Not with the lapse pending.
No.
Got it.
No.
Well, I think you covered the as far as success stories there. So I guess I would go next to, if you were able to pick out one piece of functionality that out of the product that is essential to your day-to-day, what would that be?
Probably the conversion, like availability. like the
Yeah.
deadlines for conversion.
Awesome. Yeah. So within our all policy reporting, I'm guessing you're pulling a conversion report of upcoming
Yes.
conversion opportunities.
Yes.
So yeah, we have a lot of customers that just leverage that reporting functionality and fill their days making, calls and having a list to work from of, opportunities to convert a policy to a permanent. So
Absolutely. Yes, that's exactly. We print out that list and we just work from it.
So that being said, can you add or have any measurements as far as productivity or time savings by leveraging Proformex versus what you previously did?
Oh, yes. Before it was all time consuming and we'd spend, altogether hours on the phone, just waiting for someone to answer, our questions about what, even just the amount of the premium, the face amount, when, the conversion availability. Just all of it is now within a click of, a finger here in this platform, which before, so it's cut time so much.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. And good to hear, right? That's actually, getting that value add, that we want a lot of our customers to experience, right? And not having to pick up the phone and call the carrier each and every time. They need a simple answer that they can answer. Last question for you. If you were to provide some advice, so new customer comes on board, what would be the piece of advice or information that you would relay to them based off of just your experience?
Oh, to definitely get, your whole platform for them to go ahead and just start building portfolios. I learned Proformex by meetings, I printed every page out that you guys would also send, being able to get a hold of you. literally just playing around with the whole platform.
Yeah.
Even just generating illustrations. Yes. What I thought in the beginning was hard, which was just generating or requesting an illustration, has now become almost like second nature, because I was like, did I do that? Or did I not? And so, just playing around with the whole platform, getting to know every tab, every extra, click.
For sure. Yeah. Just becoming more familiar, right? And the more and more
yes.
you're in the
The
platform,
more they're in it, the more comfortable it gets.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. That's all the questions that I have today. I know we love having you guys on the platform and looking forward to continuing giving you guys that value add on a daily, weekly, yearly basis. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. And thank you guys for always being there just to answer, even if it's just a simple question.
That's what we're here for. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.